fundamentally the big thing that drove me towards Greg was that person that not only on the end of the phone that I could trust and that I had a relationship with, but someone that was able to really understand our market and our geography as well as anyone out there. Greg was also able to really support us through the process with him and his team, and ultimately were able to get us a much higher market rate for our house, and we ended up selling for way more than we thought we could have originally, having spoken to the team at Purple Bricks as well. So for me, being able to for my wife and I being able to get more money from the sale of our property allowed us to buy the house that we're now in today. Martyn Gerrard were able to understand where we were coming from and why we were moving, and what it is we were looking for within our property. They, by understanding our needs and understanding our situation, I do think helped them influence the way that they positioned our house. We knew our road, we knew our neighbours, we knew the great things about living in our property from having lived there for 5 years. And so Greg was able to take that, feed it straight into our sales pack that was put together for our property, that I'm sure was absolutely influential in our buyers purchasing our house. The thing that impressed me most about Martyn Gerrard was that there was a couple of people that were able to support me, and clearly with COVID challenges that everyone was facing, they respected all of those situations and restrictions that were in place, but able to really kind of advise and guide us through our sale. Our sale wasn't a conventional sale. It was a property built of a non-standard construction, and Martyn Gerrard and Jatin and Greg were able to help us kind of navigate that process and create the relationship between our estate agent, our solicitor, and also our buyers, to make sure that we gave all the important, correct information, but also didn't disrupt the process too aggressively. So yeah, for me, the one thing that impressed me most were how they were able to manage my communication with our buyer, and how they managed our relationship as a family through this quite turbulent process. I agreed to do this testimonial was that fundamentally I really believe that Martyn Gerrard did help us get up the property ladder further than we would have done if we'd have sold with a different estate agent. So the estate agents that were looking at our property beforehand valued it in their way and were some kind of £50,000-60,000 under the value that we eventually sold for, and that was, so for me, that Martyn Gerrard did absolutely achieve their objective with us that no other company could have done. Martyn Gerrard did genuinely sell our house for £60,000 more than Purple Brick said that we would ever get as a top value. So yeah, they absolutely did what we want. So yes, I would absolutely use them again.